Hello everyone, this is Charulata, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Application. Here I select the topic as .NET Framework. In this particular video, we will go through the introduction and features of .NET, it along with some more benefits. So that's why I taking this topic. So um, let's see what is .NET Framework. It is the framework. What is a framework? Is it is all about? Basically, if I want to talk about the application development, a framework is something which will give me the all required tools, a predefined frame inside which I can work. When I set frame, it will give me some limitation as well, and along with the limitation, it will also provide me the required tools, all structures or anything which I required for application development. So .NET framework is software development framework offered by Microsoft. So particularly it is a Microsoft tool which we will use the application development. Which types of applications? That means various types of applications. For example, you can start with the very basic console application which you may have seen C++. If we have gone through that, apart from that, you can also create a GUI application such as the Windows application, web application, and mobile application, and many more. You can also create this services like the web services, WCF services, and the API. This means we have a number of that variety for creating the application. If I talk about web application, we have a simple ASP.NET, we have a MVC, and we have Silverlight. So many tools for the particular purpose. You can create your own customized libraries as well. So when I set .NET framework, it will be a one-stop solution for the different requirement regarding the application development. Now let's proceed, and it includes the library and runtime environment. What does that mean? Whenever you start writing a basic program, maybe you have done or maybe not. But whenever you want to start writing a basic program, you need something predefined. For example, if I want to write a message, I should get something, whether a method or something to bring that particular message. So in every programming language, we require something predefined. So that things we will provide by a library. So once we have a library, we have the required prerequisite tool, and then we can start writing a basic program. Once we are done with the writing the program, that is our that is once we finally writing the program. And what is our next goal? That is very simple. Simply say to see the output. That's why we have written the code. So from writing the code till the execution, everything is being provided by the framework itself. So for execution, we have something called the runtime environment. So this framework will comprise both the things, that is the library as well as runtime environment. Uh, Runtime environment. If I will explain a bit more about this library, we call it free invoke class library, or short in FCL. So this three look glass libraries is going to help you for the different purpose of application. As you can see, it previously using the database connectivity, cryptography, application development, and many more. When I say many more, maybe services, maybe mobile applications, or X, Y, Z number of things, maybe cloud computing as well. All right. So all these types of development are possible only because of this dream. It is the providing me the required classes, the methods, only then we are able to write the particular code for that type of development. And finally, when you are done with the code, as said, I next situation is to run the code, and execution will be made by the CLR, that is common language runtime. What does that common language mean? CLR or common language, we know runtime, we know runtime. We are taking about what is the language, um, common language. Let's jump to the next drop point, that is provides the interoperability, operability. No doubt is something interesting. When I say language interoperability or language independency, anything that I simply means when you are working with the .NET, sorry, when you are working with the .NET as the software development framework. As I already disclosed, it is not a programming language, but to create an application we need to write some program. So because what is an application? Application is it logical integration of programs. And for writing the particular program, you must have programming language. But this programming language may be four different frameworks. It is particular, but if I am taking about the .NET, actually there are multiple options. May I am working with the C sharp, VB.NET, Python, or maybe C++ or ASP, for maybe any other languages list from this list. All right. Along with that, um, we have various versions of the common language runtime, starting from 1.1.2, 1.0 to 4.0. And whenever you talk about this frameworks along with this release date, also the major thing is using these frameworks. I want to write a code, so who's going to give me the environment for getting that? And 1 minute, I must have some idea that is integrated development environment. This integrated development environment simply means, as I said earlier, like whenever you will be creating an application, you will have to break that application into some smaller modules, and finally you will have to integrate them all logically in single unit, which we will call an application. If I talk about .NET framework, it provides me a Visual Studio, which is popular, um, pop popular of nowadays. So here you can see the different versions of .NET framework using the different versions of Visual Studio, um, as well as the Python Visual Start of 2015 is the latest one of on which you can also find C sharp. Here the .NET stack is available here. It is a .NET applications for stored and class libraries, common CLR, and so on. And then some advantages also here: object oriented programming language. The .NET framework is a language independent and efficient data access, code sharing, and support for services. Um, Thank you for everyone.